Right now, we go back to our political reporter, Greg Lee. He's with our analyst, Brian Sobel.
Frank, thanks, Brian. Let's get right to Texas. Certainly, the delegates may be similar for Biden and Sanders, but regardless, that is a huge surprise win for Joe Biden.
Well, Joe Biden has had a great night, no question about it. Has won a lot of states that people didn't think he'd win, but particularly Texas. He was projected to win Texas, and Biden comes through, and it has to be a momentum thing. You know, once he won South Carolina, I think there was a lot of confidence by voters in these other states, particularly in the South, to say, we can vote for this guy and he has a chance to make a run at it.
We don't want to take anything away because Bernie Sanders did have a very big night. Won California, which is a huge prize, but
right.
How big does that margin need to be in terms of delegates for that campaign to feel good about tonight?
Well, I think, as we've heard all night, Bernie Sanders is going to come out with a good delegate count, maybe more than Joe Biden. But everything in politics is momentum, and this was a momentous night for Joe Biden. And we'll see whether Bernie Sanders can now reinvigorate things and gain momentum, because over the next week, Greg, there will be 6 more primaries, and on it goes. But what some people projected as a Bernie Sanders runaway tonight has not happened.
We heard very similar stump speeches from both of them tonight, but moving forward, if this truly does, which it looks like, become a 2-person race, what do both of them need to say tomorrow and the days forward, moving their campaigns ahead? Well,
I think Joe Biden says, hey, I've got the momentum, I'm the candidate. Bernie Sanders, on the other hand, says, hey, it's a long way to go, I'm delegate rich. They'll both have their talking points and expect that it's going to be a real fight now between these two as we move forward.
How nice is it to see California matter?
Oh, gosh, you know, for all these years covering these races, and California was always after the fact in June and everything was decided. To be in the mix is really unique. All Californians ought to be happy about that, Greg.
Beautiful. Brian, thank you for your
Absolutely.
time. Frank, Julie, back to you at the desk.